You mean you bought an NFT for $3 million and you're trying to sell it and they only give you 14 grand? You know what? If that was me and I was the guy holding a $3 million JPEG and I could only get 14 grand for it, I would probably say the exact same thing. Is the NFT market coming to an end? Well, according to my experiments, guys, well, maybe I'm a little too late. But let's talk about this. Actually, there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about here, but let's go through this. Is the NFT market coming to an end? Well, what many have feared seems to be coming true. The bubble formed around the market for non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, would come to an end, according to the analysis by the Wall Street Journal published last Tuesday. NFT sales have fallen this week to an average of 19,000 per day. This is a 92% less than the 225,000 registered in September, the newspaper said, citing data from the non-fungible website. Last week, the number of active wallets in this market also increased by 88% compared to the peak reached in November of 119,000. Like cryptocurrencies, NFT tokens are digitized tokens developed using blockchain technology. They serve to certify the intellectual property of the token and guarantee its originality and irreplaceability, or so they say. On the flip side, though, as highly speculative assets, they have been hit hard by the Federal Reserve raising interest rates. Furthermore, as previously announced by the security firm Chainalysis, NFTs were being used for money laundering and other criminal activities. Oh, you don't say. The strong regulatory processes in the U.S. and in Europe, as well as the attention these assets are attracting, have forced the authorities to sharpen their eyes on the market. The Fed plans to continue raising interest rates throughout the year, Chairman Jerome Powell and other officials have hinted. So the easy money policy implemented by the U.S. Central Bank and the ECB is coming to an end. As a result, investors are moving towards other, less speculative and safer types of investments, such as scarce commodities and metals, notes the Wall Street Journal. Are they really moving to these other assets, or are you just saying that as a mechanism of propaganda? Da, 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 da. Now, many of the owners were aware that the assets were inflated and did not actually represent their true value. I hope they knew that. But NFT trade laundering is still one of the best ways of international mafias to launder money. The other is money laundering itself. Chainalysis found that NFT trading was artificially increasing the price of assets, and generally the two sellers attending the market are the same buyers with a different profile. In this way, the attempt is made to mislead the market regarding the value of the assets and their real liquidity. But we knew this, guys. It's not hard. You sell it, and then you buy it, your own NFT, and then you resell it. How hard is that? Anyway, the point is that more unsuccessful auctions are happening, and the Wall Street Journal shows a clear example of the collapse of the stock market with the NFT case of the first Twitter Inc. tweet, for example. Jack Dorsey, the co-founder and former CEO of the social network, sold it to the CEO of blockchain company Bridge Oracle, and they bought it for $2.9 million in March of last year. When Astavi tried to put it up for auction in early 2022, bidders offered no more than 14 grand. The abysmal difference between the purchase price and the sale offer made the executive desist from selling it. However, Astavi said that this did not mean that the NFT market was collapsing. He considered that it was a normal fluctuation, that this market is in full development, so it is not possible to predict what will happen in the future. You mean you bought an NFT for $3 million and you're trying to sell it and they only give you 14 grand? You know what? If that was me and I was the guy holding a $3 million JPEG and I could only get 14 grand for it, I would probably say the exact same thing. This NFT is my capital, so I don't regret buying it, he said. Okay, so something similar has happened with the Snoop Dogg curated NFT called Doggy4292, which evokes the image of an astronaut and was sold in early April for $32,000 worth of Ether. It has now been put up for sale for over $25 million, but has so far not received an offer higher than only $210. Even the interest in NFTs is also plummeting. The number of internet searches for the word has fallen about 80% since January, according to data from Google Trends. Another factor is that it is affecting the market. That is, there is a major oversupply of NFTs. There are 5 NFT assets per buyer, according to statistics on Chainalysis. At the end of April, 9.2 million NFTs were sold to 1.8 million buyers. That right there. That right there, guys. No, not that. Cha-ching. That right there. That right there is the reason. 9 million NFTs only sold to 2 million people. The scams are real, my friends. So why should you care about this? Despite these pessimistic figures and the performance of the NFT market, Coinbase remains confident in its development and growth. The U.S. exchange recently launched a beta site where users can buy and sell NFTs by connecting their wallets, and the site with 4 million registered users does not charge upfront fees for transactions or the creations of NFTs through it. And so, are NFTs going away? The question is, the answer to the question is no. NFTs are not going away. Now, NFTs in their original substantiation of scammy JPEGs and animated GIFs will probably go away. No, that will stay because kids love buying animated GIFs and arts and costumes and swords and shields and helmets and all sorts of digital things. So that will continue to stay, and that will continue to be a $1 trillion market, by the way. But where NFTs will mature is what we've talked about before. It'll mature into security. It'll mature into identity. It'll mature into accessibility, these types of things. And so even though the NFT scam world is going away, thank goodness, it's kind of like the ICO days of 2016 and 17 finally going away. It's gracious. That was a shitstorm. And there's some people who made a lot of money, but most people lost their butts. So what do you guys say? Oh, you want to, now that you guys have lasted to the end of this video, smash the like button, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. But I'm running, you guys know that I bought my first NFT. You guys have seen that. I'm running my second NFT experiment right now, and tomorrow is pre-mint. So guys, I'm going to be releasing a video on my next NFT journey. And so you guys will enjoy that. Smash the like button, subscribe, guys. Let people know. Have fun. Have a great day. Smile. Be positive. Life is good, baby. Let's go.